Hey, everybody, we are lucky enough to have our team call on June 1st. So we are kicking off this month. I am so very excited. I can't wait to go through everything with you about what to expect and just share some encouragement, right? As we move into the second half of this year. I'm so excited. I guess, are we ending the first half or beginning the second half? Well, we don't know which one it is, but that works out. So it is a new month kickoff. What I noticed about last month is that everyone is sort of opening up, even though it was a tough month, even though May was man, right? Right. A lot of us had all these parties to go to and we were finishing things up and we were, it kind of felt like a chaotic energy. It still felt like a focused energy. And that's what I love the most is that we were feeling that energy that was stretching us, but we were still dialed in. And that's what creates that champion mentality and that mindset. And I love that. So it is our new month. It is June 1st. I cannot wait. In about 16 days, we're going to be heading to Dallas. So I don't know if that is going to be everybody on here. I know it's not for everybody. This is a recording, but if you have that tiny, itty bitty inkling that you can go, we would love to share some time with you. And just a quick convention reminder on the Wednesday, on the free night, please plan on being a little bit spoiled by me. I'm sure that if I don't know what your plans are that night, but don't, we're going to feed you a little bit. We're going to do little games. We're going to do a little bonding because I don't get to do that with people outside the local St. Louis area. So I'm going to love to do that. And then y'all can just be free and flap on out to do whatever you want to do after that. So just that reminder. Remembering that our cortisol cleanse, okay, is starting on the 9th. And the cortisol cleanse, here's what I love about it, you guys. And by the way, if you happen to not be in that group yet, get in there. Let us get you in there. Everybody I'm looking at here is qualified, right? I mean, so you automatically belong in that group and you're qualified to be in that group. I'm learning a ton. And cortisol is something that, as we are women of a certain age and we continue to roll into that graceful aging, it's going to show up. Okay. And I think about this, and here's what I thought was so interesting is that how many times have you seen, and my particular before and after is like, well, and I tanned, so just give me grace. And then it was like a moon face, right? And then I weighed more and my face was slimmer and we thought, "Oh, this is inflammation. Oh, this is inflammation." Well, yes. But what were we not talking about regarding cortisol? What did we not know about regarding cortisol? What kind of does that make sense? So as you're talking about this and as you're sharing those before and afters we've loved forever, I think it makes a ton of sense to say this is bringing that cortisol down, right? Because we're getting in that group specifically, we're getting a lot of information around how cortisol and blood sugar are tied together, how inflammation and cortisol, how gut health and cortisol. So just keeping that in your arsenal is really important. There it goes. Lost my little guide here. So remembering that now, anybody who joins gets that free reset, they are invited into cortisol cleanse. So this is one of those things like at the end of the year, and many of us have been around for that holiday group. It's sort of a value add for our happy customers. We want to go ahead and already invite our happy customers, but then we also want to talk about the subject of cortisol, whether they grab onto that group as something that like, oh, I really want this. For me, I'm looking at it as learning more about my body and being able to add more into the arsenal of how to share this business, how to share these products, and that kind of a thing. All right, so reminder that our free reset is from the 1st to the 15th. And as we know, that price has been adjusted to $119. This is a $120 gift, free experience. If by chance they ended up starting with a reset, love that. They're going to get a free one. Who wants to do it with them? Right? Who wants to do it with them? And so, just sharing that, getting excited about that. So that's happening from the 1st to the 15th. A $1 enrollment fee, love that. $1 VIP membership. So that's an incredible thing. Um, and then as we close tonight, I want to make sure that we are on the same page around how our schedule has changed just a little bit this week. Because a long time ago, before um, uh, Grandma, me, hair flipped and decided that we were going to bring things back into the team, okay? I volunteered us also to be a part of this Real People, Real Stories. And so I want to just support them doing that. That's always a Tuesday. That's always a first Tuesday. Sometimes it's going to work for us guys, sometimes it's not. But this time I feel like this is a great time to press the easy button to give people. We are already sponsoring new VIP customers. I'm so proud of everyone already getting into activity, already getting into action. So really what we're doing is that is an amazing value add for potentials who are on the fence, right? This is how we would use any other Thursday night Thursday night kind of recruitment activity. Who's on the fence, who hasn't said yes, who is waiting for, to get their little nudge. So they would be included, but also who's already happy. What's a value add that can dive us back into these testimonies? I did share a little, just like a little message, and I really meant what I said as I kind of like edited it. It's like, we say yes either for our own testimony to share it because we get excited about that, or because we want to collect testimonies of others. That's really the reason that we get really pumped up to share. And so as we're talking to people about this, we just want to just be honest and say, these events are where the rubber hits the road with Plexus. I mean, really, they are, you guys. And that's why it's so important for us to dive in and really kind of root back into stuff like that because the stories are what sell. I mean, that's the truth. The products are the reason that, the comp plan is better than anything I've ever seen, but that wouldn't matter if the products didn't work. And we know that. Okay. So remembering that. So as we move into this week, we're going to have a live training by Jody tomorrow night in Dreaming of Diamond. We are so excited about that. It's 7-ish. I put that on the schedule, but you can do it whenever you want, babe. Okay. We cannot wait. And so as today, obviously we've got, this is what always happens at the beginning. We've got loose ends of people who did not say yes, right? They missed our deadline. They did not get back to us on time. They're a great candidate to say, hey, we're giving away a free reset. I feel like you would love to hear maybe some stories, and we're offering some stories on Tuesday night. Can I either get you enrolled with this free reset and then you can bring friends, or I can see you there. And obviously, we know how to follow up and do those things, right? So as we get going, I want to let you know that convention is going to be absolutely amazing, right? I cannot wait to be there with everybody. If you are on the fence about going, if you haven't committed and you're on the fence about going, and it doesn't work for everybody all the time, right? I mean, this is I think one of our friends of Dreaming of Diamond, Christina Campbell, she can't go for the first year, I think forever. And that always happens, right? But if we can agree that it is just a place that we really gain momentum and feel that cup being filled, right? Being in the room with people who all want more. That's the thing when you walk into a Plexus event, whether you're in my house, whether you're in Brookfield, Missouri, whether you're in Kansas City, Missouri, whether you're at a boutique down on St. Charles, whether you are in at convention, wherever you are, you know that when you walk into that event, everyone there wants more for their lives. And that's powerful. Like to be surrounded by people, and there are going to be people that you're farther along than, or they're farther along than you. But the agreement is, hey, we're both here. We're all here to learn more. We're all here to get more out of life. We're all here for being the catalyst of more for other people. And so I love that. So anyway, I love you guys. Reminder, $1 enrollment, free reset until the 15th. I'm probably missing something. Brain cells are at half mast at this very moment, but if anyone has anything, jump in. But we're going to kick off the week tomorrow with Jody and her amazing live training and Dreaming of Diamond, and we cannot wait. I'm gonna. Do you want to tease anything, or are you firming it up? You go ahead. You do whatever. No, no, let it roll. Okay, she's like, yeah, game time decision. That's how I do everything too. It's all good. All right. So then that's gonna be Monday. Then on Tuesday, we're gonna have that real people, real stories. So please, 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 really tune in yourself, right? A lot of times too, these events, we use them as recruitment events, but the truth of the matter is that they're our cup filler too. They remind us why we keep showing up. They remind us why we get excited to put our feet on the floor and share these products. So get there, right? Wednesday night, we have a local event, summer kickoff. We can't wait. That's going to be so much fun. We're going to have our power hour to kick that day off. And if you get to be here locally, please, and if you ever want to drive, come on down. Couldn't would love to see you. And then Thursday, oh, we have nothing. Thursday we have nothing because we kind of, did it in the front. So anyway, sky's the limit. It's going to keep getting exciting. I love you guys so much. Does anyone have anything before we stop? No? Okay. It's going to be the best month ever. I cannot wait. All right. Love you guys so very much. All right. Bye.